Hello everyone, it's me, the Freezing Knight, and welcome back to Knight Productions. Now everyone, I haven't posted for 3 months, and you may be saying, well, why in the name of the goddess Hylia have you not posted for 3 months? Well, the reason behind that is whether it be all the crazy things that are happening within this year, 2020 that is, to the smallest and most simple of things, which is braces. Yes, I know, I have braces now. It's quite insane. But anyhow, there have been weird and even bad things happening within this insane year. But there's also been good stuff. Such as Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Or, well, even the biggest thing, in my opinion, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. And I wasn't able to get a reaction out on that. I'm very sorry about that. But the reason behind that is because I could not contain myself. I'm kind of disappointed about that. I clicked straight into the video and watched it. And right after that, I pre-ordered it. I am really excited about this. But anyhow, yeah, whether it be weird, bad, or incredibly good, well, there's been a lot of stuff happening within these past 3 months. But now, those 3 months are finally over. And now we're going to be making monster soup. Everyone, monster soup. This delicious item made of monster extract. And if you don't know what monster extract is or how to make it, simply check out that video on my YouTube channel, Monster Extract, how to make it. Now, without further ado, let's move on to the ingredients, shall we?
So everyone, what you're going to need for this recipe is 2 cups of canned pumpkin, which is basically just pumpkin puree, 4 cups of broth, 1 tablespoon of unami, which is basically just egg, garlic, onion sauce, 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke, 2 teaspoons of salt, not that much salt, blue and red food coloring, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, some fresh ginger, some good old monster extract, chili powder that will bring out the flavor in it, 1 teaspoon of pepper, fresh or powdered nutmeg, either works completely fine, onion powder, 3 tablespoons of flour, and last but not least, some good old tasty butter. So without further ado, let's get started on this recipe.
So the first thing you're going to want to do is come over here to your wonderful stovetop and then turn that on about a little bit above medium. And then you're going to want to add your wonderful 4 cups of chicken broth or beef broth or vegetable broth. I don't know why you use vegetable broth unless you were vegan or a vegetarian. And even if you were vegan or vegetarian, why? Anyhow, next thing you're going to want to do is add in your wonderful pumpkin puree. Absolutely wonderful. Add in your pumpkin puree, and then add in your heavy whipping cream. And then stir it until it's all thoroughly combined. Okay, it is all thoroughly combined for me. Also, a whisk really helps with combining the pumpkin puree into all the other components. So, next you're going to want to add your salt. Wonderful. Your pepper, cinnamon, unami, and I absolutely love unami. It's just so flavorful and just wonderful. I just love unami. It's just so wonderful. It's roasted onions and garlic. I mean, how can it get much better than that? Also, your liquid smoke. your onion powder, and your touch of chili powder. And then whisk all of this until thoroughly combined. And then you're going to want to grate about a teaspoon of fresh ginger into that wonderful soup. And once you are done with that, you may grate about a half teaspoon of nutmeg into that wonderful soup. And once you are finished with that, you may add about a tablespoon of butter. And then add your 3 tablespoons of flour into the mixture. This is actually in the recipe, and the reason behind adding flour to soups is to give it a thicker consistency. And next, you're going to want to finally add that delicious monster extract. Smells like durian. Or rotting redeads. Anyhow, add about a tablespoon of monster extract into that wonderful mixture. The monster's maliceness is coming through wonderfully. And next, after you've combined that, you're going to want to add red food coloring. And normally I would not add food coloring into anything, but there are some instances where I need to add food coloring. So add red food coloring until your soup becomes a wonderful red color. And once you have gotten into that wonderful red color, you may add blue food coloring until it turns a wonderful purple. And once you are finished with that, you are completely done with your wonderful monster soup. So just dish it up, and then let's get on to the decorating. Now, when it comes to decorating, you can really use whatever you want. But I'm going to be using some heavy whipping cream to give it that nice, I don't really know what to call it, but those white swirls within the soup. So I'm going to be using a little bit of this. Not only will I be using that, but I will also be using some of this wonderful buttery steakhouse seasoning. You can use whatever seasoning you'd like, whether that be dill or Italian seasoning, but for me, I'm going to go with some of this. I'm going to sprinkle that right in the middle. Wonderful. And now, dig in. This looks amazing. That is wonderful. It tastes like a normal soup, but you can kind of taste the durian. It's just slightly, like I can barely make it through. That is wonderful. The spices and the umami and the smoked hickory. All of it is coming through beautifully. And I also do suggest either having whipping cream or sour cream, because that makes it wonderful. It's very, very creamy. It's like a pumpkin soup, which would make sense because there's pumpkin in it. But it's also very, very, very different from a pumpkin soup. That is wonderful. Anyways, everyone. That is absolutely wonderful. Anyways, everyone, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time with Night Productions. Bye. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, click the YouTube bell notification button. That way you'll be alerted whenever I make any sort of new content, especially cooking videos or monster cooking videos. And yeah, everyone, thank you for making it all the way to the end, and have a monstrous night.